just use my last one.
Yeah, open trade.
I'll send you some after raid.
Gotta find them in the back.
Whenever.
Sounds starting. Let me know when you're good.
Oh, thank you. I'll send you some later.
Sounds good. I don't use those.
One more sec.
Oh, thank you.
I think his whole world crashed. He's trying to come back for life.
I use the chilled clarity ones. Turn.
Why don't you use energy loop? Is that not what they use anymore? Or Incendiary gives you mana?
What's up?
Oh, I was talking to Eternia.
Good.
Yep.
I'm using focus magic for Skylar.
Weird.
It has pretty decent usually. It's just I didn't manage it well that time.
Sorry about that, guys.
And just to clarify, for that Earth phase, there is heal absorbs that go out. So near the end, when we have that taking damage, there's also going to be people with healing absorbs on them. If you're one of those people, hopefully you're able to track it in some way.
No, I have no idea what just happened. My fucking stream just completely cut off.
Also, that kind of thing.
Like, none. No clue.
Range for pixel stacking blue. Everyone get ready to walk. Bait moon, bait moon, bait moon. Sorry. Magma burst, and we're going with frost. Here's the magma, frost. Melee and range subs. Don't split those. One move. Okay. We're frozen. Just keep healing. Hopefully we can.
I mean, I'm frozen.
So am I.
And we're frozen again. Just wipe. It's not always going to be one melee and one ranged.
It was Skylar and Lone Rush. So 2 healers, unfortunate.
We'll res, get a feast, and pull again super fast. Your Fane is failing.
Fuck! Yeah. The fuck?
You didn't make mac and cheese.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I'll just have that and some chips.
There. You need a big plate or a small plate? Yes.
Oh, wrong
Probably
piece,
a
don't eat
small
that
one.
Don't eat that one. That'll give you secondary stats.
Might just put it on a fucking sandwich, to be honest with you. It looks fucking
It'll
awesome.
give you your lowest secondary stat. Alright, face it down. Everyone should be eating. Ready, check again. We're gonna pull pretty quick. We have this fight sorted. Just do it.
Toss it, okay. You want the sauce on it? Of course.
I'm good.
Done.
Hold on, baby. You might just want to leave it up there before I'm gonna get annoying because I'm in the middle of something. I'm sorry.
One square. Moving. Range moving to Hex. Everyone get ready to move. Don't go early. Bait moon, bait moon, bait moon. Move circle. Go and then back in circle. One more magma puddle and then we're moving frost. Move the frost. Soaks immediately. One under boss. Good. Watch orbs on boss. Phase in. Cross that first. Run in. Be close to the side.
Lock rocks.
Inner bit.
Going back to frost. After this, obviously. rad sets. Ring from boss. Get Bellinger out, please. Yeah, we'll absorb some out.
Buttman's DC.
Okay.
Sure will.
It's on the tank.
Please misdirect the
Try it.
Rank the boss.
Aura Mastery.
Got me up.
There's no
Yes.
I say save it for the tank if the other one's offline.
We're gonna die to bleed out. When's that happening?
I'm dead.
Make sure wipes recovery's out.
Okay, I guess
go playing
just
puddles, lava, that kind of shit.
Zug's going tank, I guess?
At last.
Candy, you guys were in like a tank chat, right? You and Buttman were in a tank chat or something? Is he gone for that too?
Yeah, it would appear so.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay, Sug tank, Cooney, kick Buttman so his corpse gets out.
He did make mention, I think I'm lagging, I might DC, and then the big dunk happened like 2 minutes later.
I don't know what happened. Had to restart the whole freaking raid.
What a meme.
Okay.
Let's go.
20. Okay, we're still at 23. Computer and internet back. Alright, we're down to 22.
Sorry, my internet just came back up.
No problem.
Sorry.
Fight stack.
Square, please. Range move.
Got my 3 stack. Okay, I need to chill out. I still don't know why the stream ended.
Range move. Everyone get ready to walk. Fake Moon. Oh, fuck. Swipe it.
Mine, maybe? Thoughts on mine?
Fuck, I released.
Because,
But how's the internet situation? Is it getting stable or anything like that?
That's what?
when Roscoe came running out of the room, he slipped on where the wet spot was and
I
went
think
into
so.
convulsions. So I put a towel down because he hurt us. There was a wet spot there. That's why I said what's wrong with him. And he wouldn't get right and just kind of
I'm
like
back in the
stood
game.
back up and then sat down and kept shaking because he hit himself.
I just reset my router. I don't know what happened, but if it fucks up again, then we can just sit me out. That's fine. Can I get a res?
Did you not get one?
I don't think I was in the party when you did the mass res.
Surprised you were still in the instance.
So can you go back to yes? Sorry for the flip flop. Yeah, Butman, we're gonna give it another shot, but if the same thing happens, we're gonna have to move on with a contingency.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just want to keep in as many people as we feasibly can. This boss is dead. We just need to, I don't know, stop having bullshit happen, and then it's a third great vault for everyone.
Right stack.
Here we go, here we go. For 3 stack buff up.
Moving. Range moving again. Everyone get ready to walk. Walk. Watch the frontal tank. Fake moon. Move, circle. Getting one more puddle on circle. Blue frost. Melee and range those. Good. Battle Rose Cooney.
Drinking.
Orbs from boss in 2 seconds. Do not get fucking stunned. Choreograph.
Somebody gets stunned, you dispel him.
We have a healer down.
We'll be fine for this phase. Ice ad.
Please do not let that thing go off again. It did last time.
Inside. Defensives. Good. Just gotta kill fire. But remember, we're going back to the frost zone. Moving back to frost.
Innervate.
Watch orbs. Orbs from boss. So telegraph, do not get stunned. We're gonna do another ice soak and then move to earth. Arsenals. Just stay up here. Here comes the soak.
Defensives. He's immune.
Earth.
I'm gonna use my soulstone.
Do it. Yep. Watch ring from boss.
Adol's down.
We'll finally have another healer up. Doing this shit.
Distracted tricks. If you have aggro, bring it to a tank, please.
Just hit boss. Ring from boss. I'll send help up. Okay, we're not gonna get it.
Ah, damn it.
We're fine. 2 healers are down. Make sure we're blasting the lightning one. Second pot should be available.
Symbol of helping Eternia.
Thank you.
Allies, move out with that, please. Thanks, you're gonna have to swap on the earth one, I believe. Or burning lightning.
Second potions if you have them. Use them on these ads.
Move out with current. playing fire too many down.
Also filled up lightning with rocks.
They go away at the phase.
Can we not wait till last second to get these stuff out?
No res protection. I'm running back.
You can overlap them on top of each other, can't you?
Yes, you
The
can.
big earth circles?
Yeah, the big rock circles, right? They don't pulse damage until he does his violent upheaval.
No, I mean when they drop off, like they
Mhm.
were overlapped. Someone rushed out and killed 3 of us.
Yeah,
You
those
can pile 'em
intermission
on top of
phases.
each other.
Yeah, the intermission phases. Well, honestly, just this whole fight isn't really any. It's just a slow rolling thing of executing it properly. So what Solid is asking is like, yes. So if you get those earth things, it's like, yeah, you want to min max damage or whatever. Getting out of that phase 1 second faster because you finished a cast or cheese the timer. Just it doesn't really matter as much as making sure that those get dropped off far away. And another thing I want to see happen, during the first intermission when we're killing ice and fire ad, if you have cooldowns that come up when the fire ad is like 40% or 30% health, save them. And dump it into the boss. We had people dead, and the boss phased the second time at 4% health. We can make this.
Can we get some misstrucks too on the
I did.
Earth ads? That only Gim did.
Yeah, that's because only Gim has it, Skylar.
Really?
Yeah, we can't lose 6k DPS.
That's
do you-
also a good thing. Who
He's
picks up those
solid.
ads at that point? Is
So
that you,
give me
Button?
your,
Buttman.
give me your magic, and I'll give Skylar my magic.
I think it's usually me.
Yeah, it's Buttman with the way the slams work out.
Okay. Yeah, Buttman just. Basically all we need to do if we do a clean pull is keep them off the healers. And everyone else just keeps dicking boss.
Anyone have an extra pot?
Yeah.
Just ask for pot.
Yeah. I saw Prake online today and it got me thinking.
Jeez.
That's dangerous.
Oh, did you? Fuck.
I thought you said yeah.
Yeah, but I tried to trade you and said you were busy.
Said you were busy. We did it at the same time.
Oh my god. Holy fuck, help me, I have brain worms. I thought I also ran out of potions, but it was, I haven't been using the cauldron ones and I can't trade them because
This
there's...
is the best chicken you've ever fucking touched. Everything's
Okay,
good.
Alright, can we not get frozen? I died trying to save some people, please.
Yeah, orbs from boss during ice phase. No. And that's it. That's my explanation.
My master spell is broken this pull.
Yeah, don't die to save people. If they get hit, it's no problem. Avoid it.
So don't put stone circles in light.
Range on square. Range moving. circle. Move ice. Watch. Fuck.
Thought cheat death. We didn't win.
I used a rewind.
It's fine, just focus.
Focus.
Avoid the orbs. Back off DPS if you have to.
You're the orbs.
Back off.
No soak.
No, the soak was replaced by the fire. Or the second fire. Killing ice.
I have Dex Destroyer.
Symbol of hoping.
Again. Very close. If you have coolies coming back, save them.
It's fine.
Moving back into frost. Orbs. Dodge.
When you get a chance, intervene.
Remember, tanks, we're doing one soak. And then moving. Use the soak. One in melee,
You're
one in
immuning,
range.
call it.
Get away from Soundstorm.
Move to the earth, good. Keep focusing this boss.
Range was the ads are potentially spawning. If you're scared of getting aggro, move
Ring
into
from
melee.
boss, ring from boss. Keep hitting boss here.
Second potion's in about 15 seconds. Down to 10.
Don't get hit by these swirlies. Keep hitting boss.
To melee if you have to. Bring him in so they get clean.
Big damage on boss. 20 seconds to kill. Bring on boss. Hit boss, hit boss, hit boss.
Gonna phase immediately after this.
Hit boss, hit boss, hit boss. Fucking nice.
Phase my ass.
Nice job, everybody.
It's fucking nuts though too. The best part about that is the little nitpicky shit. And look at how many fucking people are alive right now. Great fucking kill.
I will stab people for these weapons. I'm sorry, guys. There's only trinkets. There's only tier pieces. I don't know what's happened.
With the shitty fucking run across the whole fucking room fire thing kill.
Yeah, like, that was beautiful. Made the best of a bad situation. No one fucking died to that shit. That was fucking awesome.
Is it cool?
It's because we're becoming pros.
You haven't seen the damage on the fucking second boss of Mythic yet, but we'll see.
Two
Council, I'm
agility pole
very
arms.
verifying something on those weapons real quick. Hang on the votes for a sec.
It should be 2 agility pole arms, a warlock DH tier, and a mage hunter, or warlock DH DK tier and hunter mage druid tier. 4 pieces.
Oh, these pole arms are fucking HEI. I'm depressed.
I was wondering why you were so excited.
I wasn't gonna say
I saw two-handed, and my fucking shit popped up, and I'm like, oh my god, weapons! And I was kind of looking, I'm like, why aren't these appearing? These stats are great. I'm disappointed on that.
Just use an agility.
I wish, dude.
Yeah, just play fucking BC again, man. Easy.
I was like, oh my god, weapons.
Okay, so the loot's out. Spent a little bit more time on this boss at Dathia than I was hoping for. We don't really have enough to reset and get pulls in on Mythic Eggnog before the end of raid night. At the very start of on Tuesday, we're going to be pulling Mythic Aranog. I should have what our expected roster of 20 is going to be for that posted before you guys decide to just like log in for raid, then tell you, suck it. But yeah, that's 2 new bosses. That's full raid slots in Vault of heroic gear. Hopefully everyone gets tier if they still need it. Thank you for raid.
Second pole arm is going to Bellamere because RCLC rolled him an 89 for Transmog.
Also, before you guys all take off too, look ahead this weekend outside of doing Mythic Plus because you guys are monsters and don't live without being in Mythic Plus clearly. Be sure to look ahead for the first 3 bosses for the extra Mythic mechanic for those if you have time. At minimum 3, 4 is a bonus. And like as usual, if you can get those extra gains over the weekend, please do. If you are not on the roster, the bags list for any reason, whether it be stuff that we would talk about you over the weekend if that's the case, and or if it literally is just a comp thing, if you can, please be here. We'll have somebody streaming into the Discord. We have multiple streams up on Twitch and on YouTube, so you guys can see what we're doing, and if we have to rotate, or if we are going to rotate you, you're ready for that. We had a couple of people that were like, I'm not fucking in, I'm fucking off, and then they come back in the next time we need them to, and they have no idea how the boss works, and we gain 20 pulls because of it after we've already pulled 60. We want to make sure that doesn't happen. If folks can't be here, that's different. But if you have the availability, please, please do so.
Oh, fuck you, Bags.
What's it like in Stonard?
I used to do that.
Man, you didn't give him an old Gal portal?
I was gonna say the old Dal portal's fucking worst.
I don't even know where Stonard is.
That fucking Dal portal ended our guild at one time.
Dark portal.
No, it's not. It's in the Swamp of Sorrows.
It's near the dark portal, though. It's only 1 zone away. I only know it because that's where I'd go to get to the dark portal.
That's well, joke's on you. There's a portal to the dark portal in order.
There wasn't before. Once upon a time, there wasn't.
Yeah, but once upon a time was 10 years ago.
Shut up! I'm living in the past, man.
Old.
I am old. You right? Give me my walker and my cane.
Thank you, everyone, for raid. That was,
You want me to?
good. Clean kill.
You want me to say it now, or do you want me to wait until like after we look at logs and then make fun of you for it, Eternia?
Sure, go ahead.
Fuck's sakes, that SLT would have had that boss dead 5 fucking pulls ago.
I mean, she's just as good as my invoker. I can bring her, man. She's literally.
No, we need to do the.
shaman.
We need to do the mechanics. We need to do because this is gonna help us out. But I kept looking at like the damage taken from like the pulsed AOE and the shots. I was like, holy fuck! If we just planted an SLT, these healers wouldn't have to work anywhere near this fucking hard.
I mean, she's also 380 something, so it's fine.
No, I like this better because we actually that last pull was probably our best pull in this entire fucking raid. With just reaction time, things didn't go as planned, but we still did better, and it's making us do things a little bit different. Now, I don't know how Bags feels about it, but I can guarantee you if I ask Panzo right now what bosses he thinks SLT is going to be big on, there's probably a few in Mythic, but we'll deal with that when we get there.
I mean, that's why I'm keeping your gear, just in case.
Because fucking cheat death hole raid kind of big.
Yeah, just in case, because you never know, so I'll have them. They're both geared, but my evoker has more gear.
They didn't use it in Mythic.
At all, really?
right? for the
No, that's
raids
why
now?
it's in a bad spot right now. Resto Shaman is in a rough spot.
It's not in that bad of a spot.
It's
Alright,
just not as good for the work you have to put in, man.
Panzo, they're like holy priests in Sanctum. Alright, they just don't exist.
Like, you can play them. They probably do okay, but can you do less effort on an evoker? Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna-
literally
Wait,
that.
what do you
It's-
mean
can
Holy
get-
Priest and Sanctum? Holy Priest and Sanctum were pretty good. Disc and Castle was the fucking flavor.
Holy
Oh.
priests in Sanctum didn't exist.
I'm more so saying that Resto Shaman right now actually does pump. It's just that most of the good Resto Shamans flavor the month into something else. But like the ones that are remaining are still freaking pumping, and you still get a cheat death for the raid.
I just didn't want to struggle when I'm trying to do Mythic Pluses and having a panic attack,
Yeah.
man.
So that that's the bigger problem, is that there's a huge like community perception that they're complete garbage right now, and the reality is that they're really not. It's just that like community perception fucks them.
And to
happy
reiterate what we were talking about though too, the top 4 in the world didn't use a fucking shaman. I will give it 1 week, and after some more of these fucking Razagath kills happen, I'm gonna bet you start seeing some fucking shamans in there, cause there's a pretty big healer check that like saves mana later on. It's down the road. I'm not worried about it, but I know that based on the spreadsheet that I have, that one, Darina, with one of the phases with the eggs, because of what happens when the fucking the ads do stuff and people don't hit kicks. There's a couple of spots where fucking SLT is still a god, but I totally understand like the time in as opposed to what you're gaining from it.
Yeah, plus
I have
easy to gear
seen-
Mythic Plus is a big thing too. Like that's certainly important.
I have seen quite a few pictures and posts and comments and shit on like Reddit, and clearly that's a very small section of the community. But I have seen quite a few comments and shit of like people going, "Oh fuck, that's a Resto Shami. I'm not running this key. It's dead." And
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it's just like, I do it on when I get time, so she's still geared with.
And then if you, the problem is though too, right? So you can't get into fucking keys, you can't get the fucking gear. You're not gonna want to bring an undergeared tune to fucking raid. I totally understand how the dominoes are falling right now. I really hope that you guys get a little bit of a utility jiggle so you can get back into Mythic Plus. Because if they didn't fucking literally ruin you like that, and or just make something else flavor, we'll see. Either way,
We'll
that was
see.
just
I'm waiting for it because it's my favorite class. We'll see how it goes.
that was the
Yeah,
hardest
it's
boss
the,
that we fought so far. We literally no death, reacted on the fucking fly, and actually killed. We haven't had a pull like that since Nyalotha. Like where
Yeah.
everybody reacts and we didn't fucking die to some dumb shit. I'm gonna pour whiskey. You guys want to finish closing statements? Do you want to talk to the officers real quick before we jump out of here? Go ahead, Demise.
No, I was gonna say it's just it's like the mage scenario. It's like I could do 50k DPS with 2 buttons, or I could do 50k DPS with 18 buttons. Which one are you gonna pick? You know, Evoker can do this amount of healing with 2 buttons. Resto Shami is, you know, the Macarena while being mixed in with the Jenga. And, you know,
fire, like it was just so good.
The only downside to Evoker is they fucking eat mana
Oh,
like it's
1 second, guys.
chocolate.
And if you have 4 balance druids in your raid,
that's everything from the marinade to the
Didn't mean.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, about those balance druids. I'm still looking for a demon hunter.
Oh yeah.
I had one demon hunter. I had one demon hunter app today. He couldn't raid until 9:30. Why the fuck he even put the app in? I don't know. He legitimately messaged me and went, "I can't be at raid until 9:30. Is that okay?"
Dude,
No,
I told
that's
you.
not okay.
I told you, give him my battle tag and tell him I'm the raid leader.
Oh no. Oh, no.
Apparently he put an app into you as well, Panzo, because he was asking about morning raid. I'm like, dude, I'm not morning raid.
Like I've looked at any apps lately.
That's sort of what I was thinking. I'm like, Panzo's not taking apps. Motherfucker's got 30 people.
No, I'm down.
Enzo, my 3rd cousin, who I talked to once last year, wants to raid.
Yeah,
Got room?
dude, I feel a little bad because I straight up haven't responded to anybody. But like the reality is that like I even put in the places where people are like apping, I was like I'm not recruiting at the moment at all. It's just yeah.
Put him
Too
in.
many
I'm not looking
bodies
at him.
is just as much of a problem as not enough bodies. It's just
I know
different.
I know you're not recruiting, but have you seen my green logs?
Yeah, that one's happened. I don't know.
I had my favorite one in the last 2 weeks though is I had a group of 6 reach out. And it was
Nice.
2 healers, 2 tanks, and 2 DPS, and I'm just like,
That's
nobody's
a
gonna
big
take
group, man. That's a huge group.
Dude, it's
Because
a
if we
hit.
fail 1 person, we're losing 5. Nobody's gonna take you.
Dude, it's the fucking great value Avengers, man. You can't pass that up.
It's like, yeah, I don't know.
Wish.com raid team.
I was gonna say that I should name my MDI push team the Great Value Avengers.
Unless
Okay.
your
Or in
team,
America.
unless your team is legitimately exploding and holy hell, you just need bodies. Like no guild is going to take 6 people that are linked at the hips. I'm sorry.
I think the biggest issue is it's 2 tanks.
Yeah, I actually kind of love friend groups. Weirdly, like I know a lot of people don't, but I kind of love friend groups because then you can at least trust that they're gonna like do keys and play with each other and like actually play the game a little bit. But like, it's the tank thing that irritates me. Like I did have several applicants like after the raid tier already started, basically asking if I needed a tank, and I was like, dude, if I actually needed a tank the week after the raid tier started, I would be the shittiest raid lead. Like in the like, I mean, how shit of a job do I have to do planning things to not
have a
have
tank.
tanks and healers, like going into like, and sometimes you don't have it firmed up, right? Like so sometimes maybe that's what they're looking for. So maybe I'm just being too critical. So because it's late and I'm cranky.
And or
But at
protecting
that
the
point,
house in
like,
general.
A week or 2 in, you should at least have your tank apps, like, you know, you should have your 2, 3, however many tank apps you want.
Yeah.
There are a lot of tanks, I've noticed. This,
Yeah, there's a lot of tanks right now. Well, it's because not everybody wanted to flavor the month in the warrior.
I've been a warrior since Burning Crusades, so I mean,
Actually, no, sorry, that wasn't meant to be a dig at all. It's just that like, there's a lot of
So
both former warriors saying, "Hey, my class is finally good now in raid," that came out of the woodwork, and there's a whole bunch of like flavor the monthers who just want, you know.
I need to look into my warrior a little bit, because I swear to God I'm doing something wrong.
Like,
yeah, you
so-
really do.
So
I mean, he can get hit by tank cleave on any spec.
So
God damn.
So
Behind that, I want to point out, like on my screen, I was behind.
So
Tank cleave goes through the back end of the boss.
before I plan anything else to like chat, I just realized that all the stuff that I wanted to talk about, we talked about on break. So I think we're fucking good. Because all I really wanted was the plan for when we stepped into Mythic, and like we had that done in 4 seconds. So I think we're good.
Okay.
Does anybody need a fucking ring? Hey Val, are you still here?
Just
I made
watch
a
trade
roll.
chat. Everyone wants 4 or 5 rings next.
I know, dude. They are all over that shit. I was so mad when I got to work. I was like, "What do you want me to do? You have any idea what shit I would get for downloading that shit on the work computer?"
Dude, just remote into your computer through Google Chrome.
What's your chance for rank 5 procs, Nick?
Apparently, fucking one shot when Mind Tricks hands it to me.
Well,
But yeah, but what's your actual inspiration?
what's your
Hold on,
for
hold
normal
on.
people?
I'll just pull it up and fucking show you, because me trying to explain this stuff would be very, very difficult.
Oh, it's okay. Mine is already tried, and I'm
Keep
too
all the
dense.
crayons.
Basically, just what's your inspiration percentage?
17.5 unbuffed.
And you have an incense and shit you can smoke to up it.
I've also made 4 of them, and it's never taken more than 3 tries.
He
I
told
also
me you
have
could
some stuff you
smoke
can smoke,
something
Nick.
for inspiration.
Yeah,
No,
that's
like,
what I was
straight up,
thinking
there's
about. I
like
was
an
like, hold on a second.
Yeah, alchemy
There's
can
an
make
incense
incense.
you can, yeah. It gives you 20 inspiration.
You can also alchemy can also make you an inspiration flash to put on.
Yep.
Yep.
You just gotta work order it.
You can get like 5 or 6% free inspiration from just that.
Inspiration flask?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. It's work order only.
Mind.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on,
work,
dude.
it's work order only. Because
I know there's all of
There's
the gathering profession flasks.
there's
I did not see an
yeah,
inspiration flask.
There's deafness,
Perception,
finesse.
I did not see an inspiration flask.
There isn't one.
Okay. I'm like, I've been pretty balls deep in this for a long time. I would be
Yeah.
shocked if I missed that.
Perception and finesse, and I think there's a deafness, and then there's the instance.
I kind of hoped that you did miss it.
Yeah, that's what
because
I was like.
They
How
always
many?
laugh at you.
I mean, I don't. Yeah.
Well, because that would mean that he has his shitty green hammer he puts on to craft stuff for people who are being dicks. But then he's done nothing to actually improve his craft for good people.
Yeah, part of my issue is I
Love
still am
this
using
comeback hammer.
the green shit for crafting. I need to work order somebody to do the nice blues for the crafting.
Well, the nice
bonuses.
thing is you mainly want the stat bonuses for like the +6 to your main profession. The extra ones are nice, but they're not like as important. So you can just do like a public work order, and I've gotten rank 5s of both of mine that way, and only paying 1,000 gold.
Are you enchanting your tool as well?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
I
no,
can do
haven't
those
done that.
enchants.
Tool enchants.
Yeah, there's inspiration tool enchants and.
That sounds dirty.
Oh, dude, can you do that for cons right now? Is there
I
one
think
for
mats.
They're pretty cheap in the auction house.
Because I need mats, and the mats are probably more expensive than the enchant. Because it's stupid for some reason.
No one in this chat needs a ring. I'm gonna spam a couple times, and I'm gonna get off of here, drink this whiskey, and play some fucking Hearthstone. So, if you'd like me to try on that Panzo,
Meg, you said Tarkov really weird.
because I'm not playing Tarkov tonight, we're on YouTube.
Ooh.
I'm not sitting in there for 15 minutes for a scab to die. I'm not doing it. Got Tarkov tomorrow. I've got Tarkov tomorrow, and tomorrow's like the actual New Year's celebration because I work Sunday. So, like, I can wait until the fucking shift passes. But still, he almost had 100,000 people watching him. There's there's no way. It's probably up to like 20 minutes right now.
He's only at 84,000 right now, actually.
Yeah, he peaked up at like
Only?
101, dude. It's fucking
What, Pest
absolutely
Toy?
insane. Yeah,
Yeah.
fast.
Oh, dude, yeah, Pest is fucking.
And here's the thing, and I'm gonna tell you, wait until he hands off the landmark. Because Tony
Wait
already.
until it's not midnight as well.
Yeah, because like holy shit, the list that they have for the 12-hour gaps goes like pest, then it's landmark, then I think it's one of the Russian guys. I think he hands off to Bikizi. Then from Bikizi, I think it comes back US side for Deadly Slav, and then
Well,
Ginji's in there too. Like,
Pest isn't handing off for 20 hours, though.
yeah, but like the order that they have is gonna make it where some of those guys that average like 5 or 6K are gonna average 80.
Yep, they're
Oh, yeah,
gonna
'cause there's,
fucking. Boom.
Not even because they're viewers, but because everyone is lurk botting.
Well, and everybody
Because
that
Tarkov
whole.
drops are stupid,
but-
and then you get automatically raided to the next person.
But the point I'm making is like that whole community is so fucking tight, it's insane. Like eventually it'll end up to one peg, and eventually it'll get to like the rest of the guys that are the 100 to 200 folks, and then they'll get a big ass fucking massive revenue boost from where they're at. That's if you're streaming and you enjoy that game, that is the community to fucking dig for. I'm not saying go suck dicks, but like those guys all take care of each other.
Tarkov is a very tight knit place.
Yeah, Draconic Inspiration 2 goes for about 2,000 gold. Each one of the purple crystals you need for the enchant is 4,000 gold, and you need 2 of them. So you can buy it for 2,000, or you can get the enchant done for 8,000.
If you don't have 30% inspiration for enchanting, you're not making any money. I've done the
Yeah.
math. I've checked.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I have 27 inspiration. If I spent 4 million gold on mats, I would get approximately like 80K in profit, not including auction house cuts.
Yeah,
That is worthless. Holy
well,
fuck.
it's also because they put disenchanting behind the fucking knowledge tree.
Hello.
Yeah, Demise is gonna keep explaining for a second, so I just wanted to pull you down here to like just tell you. Yeah, the baby rings, where are they at? Baby rings are not the Signet of Titanic, Band of New Beginnings. That's the one you want, right?
Whatever the 308 base one is, because I have a training matrix that I would use on that because rings don't exist for my monk. But
Okay,
I also
hold on.
don't want to fucking spend everything on.
Yep, I've got 316 base, and they're super fucking cheap too, and I have a very high chance to make it way higher than 316.
All right, but like I was just wondering because the missive slot is locked. Like, can you put a missive, or could I put a work order with a missive in it, or would that just be random
Yeah,
stats?
I could just go grab you one because yeah, we can put the missiles in it. If you've got it, I can craft it for sure.
Yeah, like I can grab all this shit for it real quick. I was just wondering.
I've got the clasp and the Eternity Ember as well as the fire, so just get your missives and whatever your other optional reagent is. I've got everything else on me already.
Was there anything we needed to go over?
No, because the only questions I had after raid tonight were under the impression that we were going to be in Mythic, and now I just need to know who we're going to take to Mythic. So, no, I don't got nothing. What are you talking about? I don't suck. What the fuck?
I would definitely have, for the time being, Eternia and Ian together.
Where are you going? Nowhere.
You're so dumb.
I dove into the logs after raid, and where the healing was needed, Eternia and I were the ones that pumped.
Trying to ignore me with your boobs.
I'm just listening to these guys talk, Mel. You're not the only one talking. And I'm on stream.
Yeah, Mal, I'm trying to get some words in.
He says, yeah, Mel, I'm trying to get some words in.
Jesus.
I'm not trying to be fun. The chicken was good. I'm sorry your earbuds suck.
The fucking auction house just ate my fucking gold.
So good, dude.
Zach, we gotta quit finding these bugs. Like I said, I've got the Rousing Fire, the Shimmering Clasp, and the Eternity Ember. So if you just get whatever your empowered training matrices you want to use, and then your missive, I take care of the rest.
What do you think? I can farm up 10 more plus 16s over the weekend?
Fuck, I hope so. I was actually thinking about, I'm gonna try, I'm gonna legitimately try this weekend when we have time to try to get into a bunch of those 16s, because I would love my ring to be 415, not 405. Because I'm not gonna replace it.
You saw I got my Elkstone.
Yeah.
The next one's gonna be my neck at 418.
I need to get in. I still don't have a lariat. I need to quit being bad.
I'm not getting the lariat.
I sent the work order.
I'm not getting the lariat because I don't care.
Well, if you do, fucking Westeel will make you one for basically free as long as you give him the mats. And then
All right, Zug.
for free.
If you're watching the stream, you'll be able to see it. Also, if you guys haven't liked the stream, do that. I shouldn't have to polish for yours, right?
Doesn't it count as 2 embellishments, though?
The lariat is only 1 embellishment.
Yeah, lariat's a single. Band of New Beginnings 382? That sound alright?
Yeah, that's fine.
So I think I want my 2 embellishments to be...
Oof, there you go.
Increasing duration of potions. So I'd get 100% because they stack.
Thank you, sir.
You fucking... I get... For alts... Like, I'm waiting. I bet I get hit up more for those 382s, those smaller rings, than I do the Titanic ones.
Yeah, it's because those cost the Titanic ones cost a spark.
Yeah, but 382's what? That's not base mythic, is it? That's fucking,
It's base mythic's 372.
Oh, so it's like normal raid rings.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not overly. I looked at logs while those guys were talking early on, Skylar, and like the same deaths that I saw from Tuesday are there, and I don't like. If we had that conversation about what the 20 is going to look like, we already have an idea of what. Like, we're already on the same page if we can make that call and everybody agrees on it. I really don't think there's too much else. But like, we know, and then the rotation is going to be literally because we have 2 priests, both that are playing really well. but both of them do want to play disc eventually. So it's like, okay, we got to keep pounding heroic and get them haste gear if they're gonna do that. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I think with the group of healers we have, though, no one's gonna mind sitting.
Well, and that's the thing. It's literally just for the first kill. And I don't think, at this point, I don't think anybody's gear greedy enough to be pissed about first kill, because the easier we get that first one, the easier that gear is going to come on the second one, and they have an even better chance of the very next time it dies, they get the loot that they're looking for.
I don't know. I was pretty tempted to take those upgraded gloves.
I think we finished, I'm pretty sure that meant with that last piece, I think, Huntix got her 4 set, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and her 4 set is stacked. I mean, she's got a 411 piece, a 415 or 418 piece.
And I actually think it's really, really good for Feral in general. Like, the 4th piece is actually really, really big for those guys.
So the 4-piece for Resto Druids, really, really good.
You don't have your 4-piece yet? Or do you?
No, I got 2.
Oh, okay.
You get fucked.
We've been giving everything to DPS first.
So far, I do want to say this, because I dislike it outside of the one roll that I literally stood on to give Zug a weapon. So far, it's worked, but I can guarantee you we're going to have to start fixing that in like the next week and a half. And guaranteeing that all of you guys have 4 sets, or we're not going to get far in Mythic.
I'm just going to keep outpacing gear and Mythic Plus. Man, I'd like to be 405 by Tuesday. Maybe 406. They need to remove the Valor cap.
Hey, fucking man.
I'd be good to go. I would have everything for whatever. I'd have everything maxed out by now with how many dungeons I've ran.
Oh, easily. I caught up to you a little bit, and then Tuesday hit.
What's it like to actually get stuff out of Mythic Plus?
Awesome.
I wouldn't know.
I also traded stuff with people, and I mean, I'm running with people that are doing it all the time. You got to get your IO up, Zug, and then you'll get better groups that are geared. Then they'll trade you shit.
I want to show you something real quick.
Are you sending it to me?
Nah, just look at my stream real quick. I have 3 upgradable pieces and 2 upgradable pieces in my inventory. This one's from the vault, so it doesn't, so four drops, like 4 actual Mythic Plus pieces.
Oh, that dude was cool. He said, "How much do you want for this?" And Mindtrix isn't down here to tell me if I'm getting screwed or not. So I was like, "Hey man, you let me know like what a fair price is. I ain't trying to gouge nobody. I'm sure everybody can get this." He's like, "I'll give you 25K. I had the other one made on my alt for 20." Oh, that's fine. Recrafts are on me. He's like, "I'll throw in another 10 if that's the case." I have no idea what I'm doing, but if I can make 30K really fast, I'm fucking about it.
74 keys this week so far, and I've got 4 pieces of Mythic Plus gear.
How are you getting this fucking ass, dude?
Like, gear just doesn't fucking exist for me.
So are you doing like garbage keys? Because the WoW audit only shows you've done 33.
I mean, a lot of them have been low, but I mean, like, I've also been doing like 15s and shit.
Where the fuck is my polishing cloth? Oh.
So let's see. We have two people with 3 sets that need their 4th, and then we have all the healers with 2 pieces, Ninja with 2, Conundrums 2, Highlines 2, Distant 2, and Bags, and Solid. Then we have 3 people with 1 or 0. Oh, this needs to update ahead of Distant Monk and eye level now.
Whoa. That was a 2-shot for that 405. Let's go, boys.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Ed.
Hold on. I need to jump up and ask Mindtrix how much I should actually be charging for these. 1 second.
Oh, later, guys.
Yep, have a good one.
To all the diamonds.
Wow.
So
Mindtrix,
the only way,
something else.
so I was burning at the height of awakened orders, 4,000 on an awakened order plus
Mind.
What's up? Where am I at?
How much should I just dragged you down 1? How much should I be charging for 405 rings?
Are you providing mats or are they providing mats?
They're providing the first. I'm just recrafting from there.
So if they're providing all of the mats for everything, I would say 20k and then free recrafts. That is my reasonable amount for anything. I provide all the mats and I do my shit for 40. I just take that gamble because I have a high inspiration.
Yeah, because I just made 30k off of that guy for doing... I just said, hey man, shoot me a price. I'll just recraft it till it's 405. Hit it in 2, and he paid 30. I just want to make sure I wasn't... I want to make sure I wasn't screwing myself.
No, that's like, you will find people who will pay more. Like, my prices used to be a lot higher, but like, I don't fucking care anymore. But yeah, 20 or 30k if they're providing the shit. If you want to figure out, like, you know, how much it costs you to make it, and then, like, back into how many you think it will take to get a craft to proc, and say, oh yeah, I can guarantee, you know, 405s for X amount of dollars, then go for it. And then you gamble, and if you one craft it, you win. If you have to recraft a bunch, you lose. You know, that's the gamble.
I'm really mad that there's like no fucking... I'm considering, as soon as I hit 20 on everything, which will be like next week after Tuesday, I'm considering just leveling my paladins because he's still sitting there waiting, and going straight for how to make... Because we can make bows, right? Crossbows?
Yeah. Leatherworkers make bows. Engineers make guns.
I'm considering either going engineering or fucking leatherworking just so I can speed wheel to it.
I will tell you this, and I refuse to say it in the other channel because I think Demise would shank me. My level 64 rogue has been enchanting for a day, and there is a chance that by the end of this week, a single week, I will be able to make 3 of the weapon enchants all at rank 3. just by dumping everything into it and just getting it done. Oh, fuck. There's also not a ton of money there.
Oh, that's Archaeos from fucking Vodkas. That's why. He goes, hey, I added you to my friends. When we need 418s, can we just come to you as the guild and you just run them all for 25 apiece? I was like, if you run the whole fucking guild through me, I'll do it for 20. And he's like, deal, dude.
Done.
I realized that I didn't realize that's Archaeos. I was like, oh, wait a second, is that Ark? Okay, it's just Ark. Nope, that's Archaeos from Vodkas. All right, yeah, cool. I'll take all those rings, boys. I
am on so many people's discords as like their preferred crafter for Blade. Like, I can't M+ without getting a work order in between.
How much of the lariats running for right now? Should I get one? Like, what's the disadvantage to having one? Because I like my neck.
I mean, it's pretty much best in slot. Depending on who you find, there's a guy called Westiel that'll do it for literally whatever you tip him. So like, I don't know, 10k, 15k. And it's dirt cheap.
But we don't have anybody in guild that's doing it, right?
No one in guild that we know has that pattern. Zydra tried. He tried real fucking hard.
Dude, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all. For those of you guys wondering what we're doing standing in Valdrakken as well, we just got done with our raid for tonight. We're trying to get some crafting stuff done. Wait, did I just see a 405? No. Trying to get some crafting done for some other folks that may be interested. I was thinking about getting an elemental lariat, but I'm not 100% sold on that. But we do make rings. So I'm right now pushing some of the market stuff because I haven't seen many people posting that they are crafting rings, but I sure as fuck am. And I've gotten really lucky with my stuff.
Because everyone got baited into going next, thinking elemental lariat was going to be an easy pattern. Baited.
For the most part, that's kind of how that turned out. So that's what we're doing right now. We got all the way through Grim Totem tonight on Heroic. So that's our furthest clear this week. We should have killed that boss in the second fucking pull, but it's not going to happen like that every night. I ended up at 398. And I'm still wearing a 385 neck. My lowest piece,
My
right?
druid is exactly one socket away from having every possible socket right now.
That's fucking disgusting.
I spent all of my sparks on jewelry because there are really no good jewels for balanced dude right now. So I'm like, fuck it. I want 2 rings and a necklace. Done.
I guess, you know what I could do, since I'm fucking sitting here just waiting. I'll do a one run of getting some ore, since I haven't done that all week so far. I'm going to jump into some Hearthstone here eventually, guys, so I apologize if you're looking to enjoy watching me run around the map and collect a bunch of ore, but I know the crafting isn't super awesome at all, but I do want to try to at least get some stock back. Made some decent money today in terms of selling some shit that we needed to. Fine, disable it. It's got to be fucking weak ores again. Blizzard, stop this. You know the best part about...
one thing you can do, Neg, in your LVY, so /EC, somewhere in your chat windows, you can set up an alert so that every time someone says something in chat, you'll get a ping. So I have it set up for like blacksmith, sword, dagger, crap like that. So if you set it to like ring or like write out the name of your rings and shit like that, you'll get a different ping if someone says that, so you can check chat. I wouldn't do JC because a lot of people need gems, but like ring, shit like that will work.
Okay. I love people looking for rings are all daytime, because tonight I've gotten one. Looked like you had 2 in like 30 seconds.
There was a third right below it. I didn't send it.
Jesus. Is restoring Crisis Core's PSV's original voice from Final Fantasy. Oh, nice. Unlimited 20s to get your 421 loot out of the box. Also selling 16s through 18s timed by 2,500 plus IO characters. Good lord. Alrighty, one more check for the public orders to see if anybody needs anything done.
Blizzard really did go hard on the like no borrowed power. Gear is the way you get more powerful, and slowing down gear as well. They really went hard into it.
And here's the other thing that they did on accident. Maybe it was by accident, maybe it wasn't by accident, but they actually made stuff like Mythic Plus carries more beneficial now.
I mean, yes and no. Like, the plus 15 market was always nice, but like, that was when 15 was the highest, you know, end of week rewards. Now people gotta carry 20s. And those are a lot harder. So like, they made those things, I don't know. I like it, I don't like it. I'm somewhere in the middle.
How much do I charge for 418s?
Can you reliably craft it the same way you can 405s?
I believe so.
I don't know, tack on 15k.
God damn it! I just flew away to go get ore. Now I gotta fucking request to stop.
Hmm. Wait, what? You didn't dragon ride?
No.
I'm not gonna engage with that one. I mean, realistically, just always be Hearthstoned here, and then work out everything, make sure they're going to send it, and then come back.
Because as long as they've got the fucking embellishments, I can do it, right? Like if they're going to use the embellishment, I can just.
It's so yeah. Crafting orders are literally the same for you, whether they're 4 or 5s or 418s, as long as you can proc it with the same materials. Like I can craft literally every blade in the game with rank 2 materials, so my price is the same. I don't care what you're sending me, I will do it for the same price. Rings is a little bit different. There's not a ton of people who can do 418s, so adding a bit of a premium on top makes sense.
Raid was good, heroic. We got a lot of bosses killed, which was awesome.
Dude, that last kill with a...
It was so clean, dude.
So smooth.
He offered 40. I feel like that's fair. Because I'm pretty niche.
Yeah. 40 with his mats, and you just keep recrafting?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is with all their mats, it's literally just profit for you. So, like, that's 40k for you to sit and press the button.
Yep, that's all his shit. Because it all check marks in there when they fill it, right?
Yep.
Perfect. Start order. Gonna give it the polish just in case. No fucking way it's first time, right?
Easy money, let's go.
God damn it.
Now here's... so the question is, the mats are cheap for recrafts.
Mm-hmm.
You also could offer to just recraft using your artisan's metal, but most people respond pretty, sound pretty fine to like just send it back and message them like, hey, I didn't proc. Send it back, 1 silver, and they just keep sending it. But you can theoretically use your artisan's metal and your mats in those recrafts if you wanted to. That's just, up to you and your customer service.
God damn it, dude. Oh!
Yeah, if you can do all the crafts with like the rank 2 expensive mats, the next path you want to take is whatever the hell jewel crafting does to increase your inspiration procs, and just get better at inspiration, and then things just go by faster.
I don't think I can, because it's not max. I don't think I can do it with the less.
So that's also what you got to see. You can, every time you craft, you need to check your inspiration plus your skill to make sure that if you proc an inspiration, it actually does meet the recipe requirement to hit 418. You may have to redo it all with tier 3 mats, and you're going to have to eat that cost because you already said you'd do it. But that's why every recraft you really need to check if you can do that particular craft at that level. Because the worst feeling in the world is going to be if you inspire proc and it's not rank 5.
It is. What is it? It's the shimmering clasp. Give me 5 more. Okay. That's not all, right?
Probably shimmering clasp and like one more thing that's
Yes, Emerald.
Recrafts.
It's the Yes Emerald.
Yeah. It's like those are both dirt cheap.
Yeah, it can go. Yes, motherfucker, let's go.
You've got a druid that's going to be messaging you from chat. God, having 41% inspiration is really nice.
Yeah, I gotta finish my tree still.
Not sure if you were listening when they were talking as well. You can also get an inspiration enchantment for your main tool.
I've got it on. I've got it already. I've got that one on. I just don't have the blue tool because I have that other tool specifically for. I went with the mining ones first as opposed to the crafting ones.
Gotcha.
Cool. So technically speaking, I spent like 6K for 40K.
Yeah. So the only real metric you have to do if you want to do the recrafts yourself like that is, what is your artisan's metal worth versus just sending it back to the guy and saying, hey, keep providing these little shitty mats. Like, I don't have a lot of artisan's metal because I went absolutely ham in the first week recrafting for people myself because I knew they wouldn't have any. So I'm like out. But if you have hundreds of artisan's metal and it's not worth anything to you, you can offer to just basically recraft it yourself until it's max rank. And people would probably pay a slight premium for that to not have to worry about that, like, oh, send it back in the mail. You have a low inspiration chance. I don't want to fuck with that. Like, stuff like that.
Did I put my artisan's medal on the back? I think I did. Not here. Yay, another 20K!
Do you have a dedicated reagent bag? That's
in the bank.
So you should have 4 32 slot bags right now, and you should have a 5th 32 slot reagent bag.
I have 6 bags and 1 short. Help.
Math. Stream in Discord, so there's no delay.
Hold on, guys. My ship might chug.
What's that bad?
This order has a minimum quality requirement of... What the fuck?
Okay, so you need to message him and say that he needs to resend it with a minimum quality of rank 4 in order to allow you to recraft. And then you can decline his order, and that's what goes back to his. And there's like a small percent chance that you get the guy who thinks guaranteed one-shot guarantee, and then you get to have the next conversation. You can click on that and then decline it, and it instantly goes back to their mailbox. And there's really no harm because you couldn't accept it as it was anyway.
Ooh, whiskey. They have an automatic Twitch drops moments and points claimer extension. Ooh. Maybe I should say something to Will and be like, hey, if any of you guys need fucking rings done, holler. Because they're probably at that point that it might just be a ring, right?
Yeah, they already transferred someone with the elemental lariat pattern off their home server to Emerald Dream to make everyone in the guild the Emerald Lariat. I'd be very surprised if they don't all have their rings as well.
Let's go!
They ripped some guy away from their home and then had all like 30 of their raid members just like tip the guy 30, 40, 50, whatever, 100k.
Thanks.
And just like gold capped him in an hour. And we're like, yeah, thanks for your service, bye.
So this is what you've been doing all tier. Okay.
Yeah.
Mind Trick Cameron doesn't even go to raids anymore because he sits and crafts stuff for people and makes a bunch of money in the game. He just makes money.
And it's nice because I can translate it into dollars via the WoW token.
That's
and tell my
true.
wife how much money I made.
So you literally just save money because you're paying for your WoW subscriptions in Eternity without the $15 a month thing. Eh.
Or at the very least, it makes more sense to my wife when I say, hey, I've made, $500 expansion. 500 today.
Damn. So that first one was 5. So that one hit a little bit. The second one was a one-shot. The first one that I did, because I've done 3 now, was in 3. That's all right.
Yeah, I have no idea what confidence interval math looks like anymore with your proc rate and how long it should take anymore.
I don't even know
All
how
I
this
know
fucking
is
system
back
works.
when
I just
had,
keep
like-
hitting the button.
Back when I had like 25%, I had a string of 14 crafts with no proc, and definitely reevaluated my life choices at that point.
Oof.
I thought the game was broken.
So am I gaining things besides money from crafting that? Like, does that help the skill overall by crafting those then?
So only your first craft gives you extra knowledge and extra metal and all that kind of stuff. After you've crafted something once, it is just money.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But at this point, just money, you know, if you make 40k profit off of these, you only need to sell 3 to get, like, you know, Abyss Weapon enchant.
I mean, that's 100k tonight. Color me not upset.
But like,
These
when
are
you
gonna
start
be
seeing
good.
the prices of other shit, like, yeah.
These are gonna be good. I'm gonna eventually have to fill this out. I know the Lariat's fucking bis, but that's it because of the you have to add all of the extra stuff to it too, right? I bet this neck is eventually gonna be good.
Yeah, I mean, the tiered medallion settings, you know, you were making decent money off of those before. Like, that's still a thing. And when you go down your specialization tree to gain more inspiration chance, that just means you have a better chance of making a tier 3 medallion to sell those too.
How much are those going for right now? Can you see those?
Somewhat near an auction house. Okay, rank 1, 2.7k. Rank 2, 400 gold, because people are dumb. And then rank 3, 5.4k.
What point?
5.4.
Fuck, they were at 10k. That was nice.
But also, like, you're talking, you know, Thursday as opposed to Tuesdays and, like, all that kind of stuff. Like,
Oh yeah.
that's what I was trying to tell Demise, like, you know, you can make money on enchanting if you buy your mats now, sit on them for the rest of the week, and then dump all of that into Tuesday. But with a region-wide auction house, that's just the only way it's going to be.
Okay, well, we'll see if anything else pops up. Definitely made more money than I thought I was going to right after raid. Holy shit, okay. I could only imagine what would happen if I was actually around during the day to do that shit though. Holy fuck.
Yeah. I mean, again, that's honestly how I made 15 million. Like, you guys are running keys. I was sitting in Veldrak and crafting stuff. And I've made enough money I can buy all the keys I want.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just had a pretty good chat with Buttman.
That
He
butt.
was wondering Because I told him, I was like, yo, based on logs, and like, you know, the first bull we had where he got fucking global by the ads, and we're like, dude, you don't have shield block. I told him, like, yo, based on logs, this is what happened. And then after raid, he was like, yo, how do I look at logs and find that out? And I was like, oh, well, fucking hop in a channel, I'll show you. And basically showed him how he can even look at, like, cast timelines for people. He can go into how to go into fights. I even showed him how to do log compare, so I, like, pulled up, like, T8's logs, and I was like, this is what their prop warrior's doing. He has way more casts of this, etc., etc. And then I actually even found the Twitch VOD of Nascent's main tank prop warrior and gave him that too, so he was pretty stoked. He's got a bunch of shit to look at.
People actively wanting to improve. Can't hate on that for a second.
That kill pull made me very, 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 very happy, because very few times can I think of just personally that we had every single person in the raid up hit a perfect fucking timing because we were that close to, you know, running into another mechanic and extending the fight, but it was no one died, no one did dumb shit, and the fucking boss fell over fast.
I wonder how many guilds' first kill on that fight on Heroic are only one intermission. I know that we did it by like 0.3 seconds, but
probably not many.
Did Dawn get one intermission? I can't remember.
I think we had
Dawn
two.
did.
I think we had two. And that wasn't even our first kill. That was our... No, it was our first kill. We pulled it a few times.
Yeah.
The previous week.
Yeah, the previous week there was like 20 minutes left or something.
Yeah, that is some big dick flexing.
I just love that strat. I'm so glad I like went really deep into that and got Will to show me the VOD.
What was the difference? TLD army?
Dawn does frost into fire.
Mm-hmm.
We did fire first because if you like put specific spots for dropping magma puddles and then just having the raid just, you know, standard run speed across the quadrant, get next to frost because you're going there second, and then just baiting some more puddles, like, you actually get a disgusting amount of uptime during less. Like, you don't have to dodge frost orbs or anything. Like, there's literally nothing happening, and by the time the first fire bullshit comes out, like, everyone's coolies are done and lust is over. So you get so much fucking damage. There really isn't much happening.
Oh, damn it.
Hold on. I can send you Nascent's VOD, which our kill pull was so clean. It's basically the same thing, except Nascent killed in like a fucking minute 30 faster or some shit.